Michael coming at you. Shooting a video over in St. Paul, Minnesota at the Oakland Cemetery right off of Jackson Street in between Jackson and Rice Street in St. Paul in Maryland. A beautiful old cemetery, one of the oldest really in town here. And if you're into old graveyards and cemeteries, this is a place you want to visit. Some of the oldest, most beautiful headstones are here. And this beautiful memorial. In respect, erected to the memory of our departed firemen by the order of the Board of Fire Commissioners, AD 1891. And then it goes forth to list those who had this put here. These are all fallen firemen and veterans, I believe. What a beautiful statue. Let's take a look at this. This is just one of the many, many memorials here at this cemetery. All of our respect, obviously, to these men and women and people that perished. Let's go take a look here. If we look at this here, the flag is always here. As are these men. Wow. 1886. So he was 26 years old. All of our respects. Young men, huh? 1901, 1902, 1903, 03. First lieutenant. Wow. Civil War. Well, there's many to see here, isn't there? $1898. And women. Acker Women's Relief Corps, number 7, in grateful remembrance of our country's brave defenders of 1861 and 1865. Dedicated May 30th, 1892. Beautiful. Look at the cracks. The delicate hum of a tractor. Rupert Luther Barnes, private. Very interesting. The guy driving the tractor is texting. Times have changed, huh? Company M, 53rd Infantry, 1931. It's beautiful as some people are still coming to visit. (1934). Illinois Infantry. U.S. Army, World War I. A little bitter cold today. Private, 3rd U.S. Infantry, New York. Spanish-American veteran, war veteran. World War I. Isaiah Hannibal Brown, U.S. Army, World War I, 1896 to 1938. 153D Depot Brigade. Can't pronounce that. Let's stop now. It's Spanish-American War, World War I, Company C, 5th Pioneer Infantry. Well, I tell you what, if you're having a hard time, some people find this morbid to visit a cemetery. I find it humbling and the reality of all of us. Right now, I'm walking amongst some of the bravest men and women that have walked this earth and that have been in wars and wars with a fire. 1901 to 1918, 17 years old, 8th Company, 29th U.S. Engineer, died in the Great War. Marine Corps, World War I. Luckily he survived that war, didn't have to go into the next. Oh, good Lord. Whew, young. Right? How old is that? It's 20, 21, typhoid fever. 18th U.S. Infantry. So, sometimes this can snap a man or woman back into perspective and to humble a man when you walk among heroes of this character, heroes of this country. Not just heroes of this country, but heroes for all of us, really. An example. Firefighters. Saving lives, putting out fires, all those wonderful things. Marshal, Medal of Honor, Company C, 1st Infantry, 1st Minnesota Infantry, 1823 to 1896. Wow, that's something else. Medal of Honor. And we got a dumpster coming behind us here. Company A, 104th New York Infantry, 1837 to 1895. Wow. Gosh, look at this one right here. I mean, it's just, right? We speak of patina. I wanted to come here today to film. Sometimes you just get an urge. History is huge. So as a teenager, I hung out in this cemetery. You know, this is where I used to come for peace. Growing up in the inner city, you know, there was no farm. There was no, I don't know, comfort of the country. Even in Minnesota, growing up in the inner city, which this was and is, you know, this is where I would come for peace. Because I could come here, skip school, walk around, and really kind of come to grasp with the reality that was facing me at the time. What kind of future did I have? Well, here I am. I'm still here, blessed. And hopefully you enjoyed that little tour. Metal Mike, shout out. Hear that silence? The beautiful calm.